What's good, YouTube? We're back. This is going to be a trade recap and market recap. Today was FOMC conference. We had that at 2:30. The conference. We ended up getting a 25 basis point cut today at 2, which we haven't had in 9 months. So today was very awesome, very good. Continuation of the market going up. It was a huge rumor, and the rumor was true. So pretty much going to be going over the trade I took today and just the market recap. I'm just going to start from the morning all the way down into PM. I do want to highlight starting off that I did manage making 1.1 thousand across 5 evals. Two of them just need one more trade, and then the other one just need two more trades. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to be going into the market, what I saw going into the day. So just starting out the monthly, obviously we're bullish. On the weekly, still remains bullish. One thing I was concerned about today is that we had this daily CRT making these lows the draw liquidity going into the day if we are to continue lower. So pretty much what I saw going into the morning. Didn't really like the structure. I highlighted in my Discord and outlooks. Don't have a solid outlook in the moment. Just gonna stay patient, because ideally once we sweep out this low right here, like, we should be bullish in a sense. So you wouldn't really want to be short down here, but taking shorts to previous day low, not a bad idea. It's just hard because we are at all-time highs. We're in equilibrium, but yeah. So going into the morning, obviously it's kind of hard to tell from the 4 hour, but yeah, pretty much going into the morning, we had, or 9:30, ended up sweeping out London high. So we had an SMT right here, SMT. From there, you could definitely look for a previous day low as a draw liquidity, or we have low resistance liquidity too. So pretty much the shorts going into the morning. Pretty much have, obviously we have the SMT here, and then we created another SMT at 9:30, which was this right here. So now we have an SMT here, SMT here. This was inside of this breaker. You could do a few breakers. You could do this one. This one's a good one. Or you could see that this 5 minute ended up coming back into this breaker. So yeah, you could take two trades. Obviously, you're still going to be looking for this 5 minute fair value gap. So you could easily just enter off the bottom of this wick. Stop loss could definitely bet this high, obviously. This is pretty much just a 9:30 Judas. Or I guess 9:30. Oh yeah, 9:30 came up. Yeah, 9:30 Judas. Pretty much going to 1 minute to see a little better. Low. Yeah, pretty much 9:30 Judas, SMT, and a dumping. Which comes your CISD. Never got tapped. And then pretty much at 9, around the 9:50 macro, we ended up coming back up. The reasons why I didn't take it, it's just like we already came back in equilibrium. Yes, we have these lows, and it's the morning session before FOMC, so it's like I was a little cautious, Obviously, I wanted to see lower. Even my Discord, as you guys can see, pretty much said 3 minute unicorn. Just not really confident in anything. Looks like it's playing out now. This is right around the entry. 3 minute. You could do the 5 minute unicorn. I mean, it was good. It's just like I knew that wasn't a trade that I would, slam. Because we already hit this. We had equilibrium. We have low resistance liquidity. It's like, I don't know. Wasn't really anything I was confident in. But it was a pretty good trade. I know a good amount of people did catch this. Inversion could have worked here, targeting this low. But ultimately, I mean, yeah. If you're going short here, stop loss above here, I mean, what you would target is, possibly a, the previous day lows on NQ. Which if you held this, yeah, let's say solid trade. But you would have got stopped out at break even. I mean, you probably would have targeted, I think what I was targeting was Yeah, I just think it's just London lows right here. So it's about like a 2 RR. No, it's not bad. It's just like I like to have a little bit more. But nonetheless, we end up not doing shit. You don't want to trade this. In my opinion, what I've seen for FOMC is usually market open to 11 is good. Once it hits 11, it doesn't do shit. You can see once 11 hit, nothing, right? This is about a, I don't know, like 60-point range. But at this point, we would just wait for 2. Obviously, right at 2, we had the, Judas. This was the release of the 25 basis point cut in the interest rates. So obviously, like, buy the news, sell the rumor. Or buy the rumor, sell the news, right? Yeah. So the rumor is basis points, so obviously we're going to have that nice reaction. And once we have this dump, my draw liquidity was its previous day low, ended up getting hit before having a retracement. So at that point, I was like, damn. And then this does become your unicorn. Right here, we can just do this real quick. This does become your unicorn, right? This 3-minute. Oh, also overlapping with this fair value gap, or the first presented. So obviously your position looks something like this. And you could target a new low. I don't know. This just doesn't give me any reasoning on why this should continue lower. Besides, I think ES wanting to hit the previous day low too. Yeah, I think ES wanted to hit the previous day low, so like this could have worked out. But obviously, not something that I liked. Again, I was more bullish. I'm just not a big fan of taking shorts when we are already right all-time highs. It's easier to take continuation longs compared to shorting when price already delivered to where it should go and we're at equilibrium, just stuff like that. But what I was confident in is pretty much on the 1 hour. You can see on ES we end up sweeping out all these lows, right? Low resistance liquidity, end up tapping into this 1 hour, and now we have a huge SMT right here. You see we never took it on NQ. So SMT, we both delivered to this daily fair value gap on both assets. And now I'm pretty much looking for, just something, right? You can see on here, on this 1445 candle, we end up creating a 15-minute CRT, pretty much coming inside this range. So this would be the draw liquidity. I was pretty much patient. I was waiting on the 5-minute. What I did see was this unicorn right here. Never had a entry, never had a pullback. That's pretty much what I was looking for. See, I was like looking for that, but we already took this, so it's like, man. Looking for longs, right? I wanted longs to come back down here. Never had a retracement, so they just pretty much ran without us. Now the entries do come right here. So this is another breaker. And then we have this breaker. So pretty much 2 breakers right here. What I'm looking for in this pretty much is, when I look at breakers, obviously that was 3-minute. I usually look at the highest one because most of the times you will get this retracement. But if you're looking at this 3-minute breaker right here, like what if price never comes into it? All right, hold on. Because this is the last up close candle before the down move. Like what if price taps here but never taps here? Then you end up missing out on this trade because you wanted a better RR. I mean, you could do that. I mean, if you would have entered here, stop loss would have been below here for the most part. Targeting that, and that's about like a pretty good R, 3.3. Mine ended up being off this 5-minute fair value gap here. Pretty much go long here. Stop loss below here, because if you truly are bullish, you really wouldn't want to see it price dig down this much, right? Like you would want price to pretty much, respect this if it's to go higher. Obviously, we could have gotten that, but at that point, I don't know. We have relative equal highs too, so odds of this playing out very likely. That was pretty much my trade thesis. These are my executions right here. Longs here, I ended up having limit set, but I actually typed in the wrong number, so I got filled. Yeah, at 442. But yeah, this is a good trade. Turn around real quick. If you are to look in the 1 minute, so you pretty much just came back down, swept out this low, closed within this range, inverse this. So like even this is a pretty good trade. If you are an inversion trader, like this is a good trade. But yeah, pretty much got filled at 15:30, ended up getting out at 15:24. That's about 11-minute trade. Pretty fucking quick, just what I like to see. But that was pretty much the trade of the day. You can see we're pretty much just fucking running, like holy crap. Actually insane. But at all-time highs overnight. Shit, it's crazy week. But I'm pretty much gonna show you guys my P&L for the week. This was a very patient week. Monday, no news Monday. Didn't want to see shit. Obviously wasn't looking at the charts that day. Tuesday, yesterday we had 8:30 news. Still didn't really see anything that I was confident in. Yeah, we pretty much just had to move down at market open, just consolidate the rest of the day. I was like, all right, price is saving ammo for FOMC. So got off. Today was, true testimony of my patience. Even this morning, I could have taken those shorts, but it didn't really align of, what I like to see and just what I'm confident in. And I wasn't really confident in taking it. And I know when you're not confident in taking a trade, then emotions come into the trade. Like even today, like when I took that trade on the PM, like I was confident in that, and there was no emotion. But if I were to take that trade in the morning and it started to go against me, I definitely would have been emotional. At that point, could have easily cut my trade and just probably done some dumb shit. But like I've said in the Discord, like I'm not in a rush, right? I know these are evals. I know you should be, risk heavy, which I have been. It just comes down to, just executing, right? Like this is a good loss, and I just have like 3 break-even days. But not in a rush. I know that, I can pass evals. Like this is not anything crazy. But yeah, pretty much should be finishing out these evals probably maybe tomorrow and Friday, or just for sure by next week. I've been maintaining a good win rate, 56.25. Or this doesn't really count because I would just it counts the actual trades when I take 1 trade a day. So that's pretty much the market recap, trade recap. Hope you guys took a dub today on FOMC. These are days where it's very easy to blow accounts. But, what I've learned is just to be patient. My model continues to repeat. It continues to show itself. So it just really comes down to, can I take the highest quality unicorns, right? And can I take the unicorns that I'm confident in, right? If I see a unicorn but I'm not confident in it, like, should I take it? Probably not. If it works out, you better understand that that's not what you wanted to see. Because the model will continue to repeat itself, and what I've learned from backtesting and trading this model is just trade the high probability ones. If you're not confident but is your model, don't take it. When it aligns with your job liquidity, aligns with just everything, and it forms, take those trades, right? That's what I've been doing. Passing eval is just pretty much just 2 trades, 2 banger days, and yeah, it's just patience. As you guys know, there's 5 trading combines. This is profitability. I know I haven't had a payout to show it, but this is profitability. This is times 5. You know what I'm saying? And that's only on top set. So me being able to be patient, me being able to show myself that I'm able to be patient, and be able to capture the moves and actually execute on the model when it appears and I'm confident in it. So that's all that matters. Obviously, it's a long journey, and like I said, it's coming close. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Maybe I'll overtrade tomorrow. I know we're about to hit all-time highs overnight. Tomorrow we have Red Folder News. We can check it out real quick. Pretty much have unemployment claims on Thursday. Friday, no news. Probably not trading on Friday, but for Thursday, it's looking all right. We'll see what the morning gives us, but thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys hopefully had a win today. If not, understand why you lost, understanding just everything behind it, right? Where are your emotions? Just learn something, whether it's about yourself or the markets. But yeah, I mean, I took a dub because I've been patient all day. It pays to be patient. So y'all have an amazing weekend. May or may not be here tomorrow. Regardless, I'll give a market recap if I do or do not take a trade. But yeah, y'all have an amazing rest of your guys' week. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, see y'all next time.